Construction walls are going up all over Walt Disney World Resort. There's just one very sad thing about it, and that is that not many people are excited about what's being built behind those construction walls. Today we'll tell you why Disney is feeling very nervous as Epic Universe gets ready to take it to them in Orlando. Meanwhile, people don't know if they really want the expansions. Disney is now just getting underway. Hello, folks. It is a beautiful day coming to you from somewhere sunny USA. The studio is glistening, and we're happy that you're listening to the things we have to say. Folks, if you would not mind, click that like button, and we're going to give you a tour de force in what is going on with the Walt Disney World Resort and why the executive leadership over there, man, they have got to be very, very worried. A video of excellence on the way? You bet. It is again Disney World, and boy, oh boy, isn't it nice to actually have stories that we can cover. I feel badly for the people who are stuck reporting on just cupcakes. You know, I feel badly for them. Lorena, I know, and I don't feel sorry for you because you pick up so many people because they're so interested in Universal Studios, but I know it's been tough for theme park aficionados, vloggers, bloggers, etc. It's been a very difficult time because there's just not much to be found inside them. I want to go through the Construction Kingdom, if that's okay with everybody. Construction Kingdom, and we're going to mousehacking.com for our article here. It came out on the 1st. We're going to scroll down. I just want to show everybody how much is not open. Unspecified, 2025. They're taking down It's Tough to Be a Bug. Unspecified, at some point, we think December, Zootopia will come to the tree. Summer of 2025, a new villains show is going to debut at Hollywood Studios. We think that's like karaoke. And Little Mermaid will be back at Hollywood Studios. And by the way, that's a show that was around for decades, essentially since the park opened. So hip, hip, hooray, we're getting back what we lost. Same thing for the new nighttime parade. I'm sorry, Disney Starlight. I love you. I want you to be great. But I cannot get elated over the idea that we're getting something back that should be a standard part of every ticket pass to get inside a castle theme park. Every time you go to Magic Kingdom, a nighttime parade should be part of that. In late 2025, that means you're not going to get to enjoy this the entire time. Test Track is going to be reopening. So all of this year, when they're facing their biggest threat from Epic Universe, no Test Track. That's done. That's over. Also, Rock and Roller Coaster closed for a Muppet retheme. Also, Muppet Vision, likely to close sometime this year. Also, likely to close sometime this year. 1/4 of the entire Magic Kingdom park, Tom Sawyer Island and Liberty Square Riverboat. And you may say, well, Pro, I don't ever go on those things. And to that I say, yeah, but when you walk towards Tiana's, when you walk towards Big Thunder, when you're using Frontierland as a pass-through to go to the Pirates, I guarantee you, you will feel a massive difference when the tranquility of that area is uprooted for concrete. I got a feeling you're going to know it. And the sounds, by the way, not the sounds of horse-drawn carriages, not the sounds of the Frontier, which they've gotten rid of the Frontier signs, but rather the sounds of off-road racers right beside you. Not going to be great. We also have January 6th, the Grand Fiesta Tour starring the Three Caballeros is closing, so that's gone as well.
Yep, that was the worst thing that could ever happen.
Yeah.
Astro Orbiter is gone. Triceratops Spin is gone. Portions of the Skyliner will be closed for annual refurbishment throughout the month of January. And I guess what I want to ask about, we have to go all the way down to the bottom where it will say unspecified, and it will talk about when some of this stuff might actually happen. Like they're projecting that maybe in 26 we'll get a Disney World Marathon. Maybe in 26 we'll get a Princess Half Marathon. These are Run Disney events. These don't count. I'm sorry. Sometime in 2026, they think that Big Thunder Mountain Railroad might reopen. Sometime in 27, they think Dino Land might be actually replaced. And they have no idea when Cars, Monsters, or Villains are opening at these theme parks. I think they might be in the 2030s. So the Construction Kingdom, that's what I'm calling it, at a time when Epic Universe is getting ready to open. We'll go to Vash and to Lorena in no particular order, but I don't think that people are excited for these walls to come down. And I can't think of anything sadder for a Walt Disney company than the idea that people don't care. No one's going to point their phones over it unless it's for Schadenfreude to be like, oh yeah, they actually drained the rivers oh yeah, here comes the concrete mixer. These people are terrible. That's what we're looking at right now.
I mean, it's you're going to see a lot of refurbishments and lots of walls as we go along here. I think Walt Disney World is, or I should say Magic Kingdom is setting up for Wall Kingdom later on. So they're getting a lot of their rides, attraction shows, all kind of refurb right now, which they traditionally do, but not to this extent at this part of the year, because they understand they're going to lose a ton of capacity and a ton of attractions with the walling off of Rivers of America. So front load this, get this all done. Once this is done, take down Rivers. And it is such a shame that they're actually doing this. But look, I think people in the chat have also talked about this. Epic Universe must be shaking in their boots. No, they're not. They understand that they have a new product out in the market here coming up, and Walt Disney World and definitely Magic Kingdom is going to have to contend with attractions that are 30, 40, 50 years old in many cases there. They are definitely losing appeal. They understand that. And good on them that they are taking things down and refurbishing them. But we all kind of know why they're doing it in this way. And it's tragic.
Lorena, with Epic Universe, it seems to me like this, even if we liked what was going to happen behind those walls, the appropriate time for this is like 3 years ago. The worst time to have construction walls going up for stuff that people don't want is when your opponent is opening a huge shot across the bow at you.
Oh, most definitely. And you guys can see in the last live stream that I did on Monday, it is so disconcerting, the walls going up in the Magic Kingdom. You're walking through the Emporium, and that's usually the shortcut that you'll take, not to deal with people on Main Street. There are these walls that are inside the Emporium now that people have to walk around. So there's that. There's also, of course, the construction walls for the family-friendly Pirates Lounge that's coming up. That's walled off when you get off of Pirates of the Caribbean. Now there are walls over there by Astro Orbiter as well. And as if that wasn't bad enough, when you look over there where Frontierland is now, where they're doing the refurb on Big Thunder Mountain, there's this big, huge kaiju-looking crane that is over there that's so large, it's got one of those lights on it so planes don't crash into it. It looks like an absolute mess. And this is a park that's going to cost you upwards of for one day, like about close to $200 to go to. And it's an absolute mess. All right. Use that in contrast to Epic Universe, which is coming online. The advertisements are out for it. I'm actually staying at Stella Nova Resort next week. Cannot wait for that. Just got notified for that. There is so much excitement about Epic Universe, but also remember, there are people who put off going to Universal because they know Epic Universe is coming online. Brand new, huge honking park. Which one are you going to have your home base at? The park, this brand new park that's opening, that's connected to 2 other parks as well? Or are you going to go to Disney where there's walls around everything, and Epcot is not at all. It is a shell of its former self.
One thing I want to point out here, if Epic Universe, it's almost as if the people at Universal could see into the future. You could not ask for a more perfect time to launch a new theme park in the Orlando area right now, because there's not even Tiana's Bayou Adventure in the build-up for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. By the way, the Anaheim version apparently has been broken for a month on some major show elements there.
To the point, they're running dummies in the vehicles now. That's crazy.
Yes, I have
one.
Yeah, water dummies over there, and that Park Place will be covering that very soon. Pay attention to the website. If Epic Universe could have planned, they could not have planned this any better. I don't know why I stumbled over those words there. This is something where their competitor has nothing. Islands of Adventure, still a great theme park. And it sounds like Halloween Horror Nights is probably still going to be going strong over there at Universal Studios based off of some of the commentary I've seen over there. So they've got young people stuff, they've got little kids stuff, they've got teenager stuff, and they've got City Walk right there if you actually want that grown-up crowd. The only thing they don't have is the grandparents. And guess what? The grandparents are not going to be excited about what's going on with giant construction walls going up everywhere and the rivers of America being destroyed. Epic Universe has everything that they need to have all the runway this year. So it's their game to lose at this point.
Absolutely. And lose Disney, I believe, is going to, because if you look at that Beyond on this website, you'll notice that they've taken out the bars, right? We're not going to proudly declare which bars are going to be opened.
Oh, wow.
To seat about 10 people. Instead, we're down to run Disney events. I'm sure that Universal Studios is just absolutely quaking in their boots. Luckily, they have Puss in Boots, who will teach them how to be confident and strong and unscared in the face of the House of Moons. Mises is not nearly as scary, apparently, as ogres. Pulling Hollyweird to the sensible center, the mainstream middle where money is made, is not easy, but folks, you make it easy to make videos each and every day, because sharing time with you is a great honor, and we never take it lightly. An attitude of gratitude every single time we have the chance to shine with you. Until the next time, we only ask that you click that like button, share, subscribe, click it, stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. And folks, don't worry about paying any kind of tuition for this free class and how entertainment works. You are on scholarship. Highest IQ on the internet. That's you for sure. Until the next time we have the opportunity to spend time together, folks, we just ask that you keep learning, keep growing, and as ever, keep having fun.